PUD, PUD.
will take it up after I dictate this order. Sit down. I mean, first state of marriage. Two, direct to the documents. This one has been compelled. Paper market so much on account of an incident that has taken place at a public function at Village Raikunda in Ambedkar Nagar now on Monday. Full stop. A sitting minister against a senior official of the Indian Army. Full stop. Next time. The armed forces, perhaps the last institutional bastion existing in this country, reflecting integrity, industry, discipline, sacrifice, selflessness, and unlimited courage, with which any citizen of this country with values to say can identify with, has been targeted by Mr. Yashar, who has used the language of the gutters against Col Sofia Qureshi. It must be mentioned here that Col Sofia Qureshi, along with Wing Commander Vyomika Singh, were the faces of the armed forces briefing the media and the nation of the progress of Operation Single launched by our armed forces against Pakistan. The function that was held at Village Raikunda in Dr. Ambedkar Park, the minister made unpardonable statements against Col Sofia Qureshi as an individual, but which can refer to none other but her alone, as there is no one else who would fit the comment of the minister. At that public function, he has referred to Col Sofia Qureshi as the sister of the terrorists who carried out the killings of 26 innocent Indians at Pahalgam. Further, the newspaper reports and the plethora of digital evidence, digital material available on the internet, in which the speech of the minister is clear and unequivocal, where he has referred to the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, for having sent the sister of the terrorists to sort them out. Full stop. His comments are cancerous and dangerous, as now they have started reaching out to the armed forces of this country. Full stop. This court also examined the various provisions of the law which this minister may have broken. The first provision that this court came across was section 152 of the Full stop, which was an act endangering sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. Mr. Pura, the said section clearly criminalizes any act made by words, either spoken or written, or by signs, or by visible representation, or by electronic communication, or by financial means, or otherwise exciting or attempting to excite secession or armed rebellion or subversive activity, or encourages feelings of separatist activities, or endangers sovereignty or unity and integrity of India, just to underline the last, or indulges or commits any such act which are any such act does commits any such acts, they go to Alage, leading to separatist action and endangers sovereignty or unity of India and integrity of India, or indulges in or commits any such act, is made punishable with imprisonment for life or imprisonment which may extend to 7 years. Prima facie, the statement of the minister that Col Sofia Qureshi is the sister of the terrorists who carried out the attack at Pahalgam. That's encourages feelings of separatist activities. So underline points, which thereby endangers the sovereignty or unity and integrity of India. Thus, the court prima facie satisfied that the first offence made out against the minister is under section 152 of the BLS. There are the second section under which the minister prima facie is bound to be tried is under section 196 of the IPC, which is promoting enmity between different groups on ground of religion, race, place of birth, residence, language, etc., and doing such acts prejudicial to maintenance of harmony. In this section 196, subsection 1, clause B, specifically criminalizes an act which is prejudicial to maintenance of harmony between different religious, racial, language, between different religious, racial, language, or regional groups, or castes or communities, and which disturbs or is likely to disturb public tranquility. Full stop. Prima facie, this section would be applicable as Col Sofia Qureshi is an adherent of the Islam of the Muslim faith and deriding her by referring to her as the sister of terrorists has the propensity to may be prejudicial to the maintenance of harmony as harmony between different religious groups, as it has the propensity to give the feeling that irrespective of the selfless duties of a person towards India, such a person could still be derided only because he happened to belong to the Muslim faith. Therefore, prima facie, the scope is satisfied that the offence under section 196(1)(b) is also committed. Next, section 197 makes punishable imputations, assertions prejudicial to national integration. Which should be good at that. Clause C of subsection 1 of section 197 provides, criminalizes anyone who publishes any such counsel, plea or appeal concerning the obligation of any class of persons, by reason of their being members of any religious, racial, language, or regional group or caste or community, and such assertion, counsel, plea or appeal causes or is likely to cause disharmony or feelings of enmity or hatred or ill will between such members and other persons. It's the statement made by the Minister Vijay Shah, prima facie, has the propensity to cause disharmony and feelings of enmity or hatred or ill will between the members of the Muslim faith and other persons who do not belong to the same denomination, the same religion. Next slide. On the basis of what has been has been observed here in above, this court directs the Director General of Police of Madhya Pradesh to register forthwith a first information report against Minister Vijay Shah for offences under section 152, 196 and 197, 196 1B and 197 1C of the Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita 2020, which some same must be done by today evening, failing which tomorrow when the matter is listed, the court shall be compelled to proceed against Director General of Police of the state for contempt of this order. The AG office is directed that this order shall be transmitted forthwith to the office of the Director General of Police. I shall take no excuse now. Ensure that it's done. Otherwise, I can assure you, I promise, the case state is going to face extreme embarrassment. And I couldn't care less.
May I supplement?
Yes.
We have high regards for the sentiment.
You won't have
of your lordship.
you will be more problems if this order is not complied with tomorrow.
Well,
I assure you that.
Your
If
lordship.
you need to enforce the order of this court, I will bring hell down if need be. But I will ensure that it's
But I'm sorry to say that your lordship is moving with a presumption that will not comply with the directive. Well,
With
that
the
is
utmost
your lordship.
respect, this is there in the public domain. What he has stated is in the public domain.
My lord,
I'm just saying that we will enforce our orders. So to ensure that neither you nor the court will not be embarrassed. Court will not be embarrassed in ensuring that we got it. The choice is yours. The freedom of choice is there. You can speak. The ball is in your court. How you deal with it, you will see, take it up tomorrow. This is on top of this criteria before this time. You take it up. Well, yeah, where are we headed?
my lord, as a citizen of country, my lord, we all, if my lord is saying that sentiments of citizen of this country is being heard, my lord, we all are citizens of this country and we have same feelings, ma'am. But my lord, your lordship, my lord, I shall be so highly obliged if your lordship will permit me to express my views, my lord.
Sir,
My lord, your lordship has dictated this order, mainly relying on the paper publication of news items. Now, my lord, the news which is published in the paper, my lord, may be an interpretation done by a press correspondent.
you will put in the YouTube website links in the order now that you mentioned it, where the video can be seen this man speaking well. You will put that. Now that you brought it up, we add those links to the order. So that anybody who wants to ascertain whether he's actually said it can see it.
My lord, we bow down to the directions which your lordship.
Video links to be inserted. Yes. Yeah. Please, go ahead.
But what I am respectfully submitting, your lordship is keeping this matter for tomorrow. But at least some time may be given to us, Malad.
Register right now. You
Malad,
see tomorrow in such cases. I may not be alive tomorrow. I will be dead and gone by the time. But by tonight, I will be dead and gone.
Malad, my respectful submission, some time may be given to us. Malad.
Sometime I've given you 4 hours more than sufficient. How much time does it take for the DG to order the SP of the district register the FIR? Rest of the thing you take it up here or take it up to the Supreme Court. That's it. You get this order stayed by the Supreme Court, or you comply by tomorrow morning. These are the
Malad, even for the compliance, Malad, we need sufficient time. Malad,
Sir, in a fire-
small time may be given to us.
This is a 10-line FIR that needs to be registered. The material is there on the public domain. Everyone can see it. Everyone can see it.
My lord, I can only make a prayer, my lord, instead of recording, because the findings which your lordship is recording.
Time of PC.
So, my lord,
Time of this.
let the whole issue be, my lord, let the whole issue be left for the investigating team.
Yes,
My lord, they should be given some room to exercise their wisdom.
Let them. First of all, register the FIR. If those offences are not made, file a file report. Close the report. But as of now, prima facie, these are offences that the court finds has been committed. And therefore, the FIR must be raised against this person.
सर 3 दिन का तो समय दे सकते हैं सर
कुछ घंटों का टाइम देना, बस उतना ही चाहिए आपको FIR रजिस्टर करने. You will not be given 24 hours. Tomorrow, this matter is going to be taken up as item number 1 on priority, and then we will see whether the Director General of Police this state has complied with our. If he hasn't, we will ensure that he joins the video conferencing, and then we will tell him what we propose to do. All right? This is our order of the High Court of the Convict against. The executive will comply or get it stayed by the Supreme Court. 2 options. There is no way. Get it done. We'll pass the order.
मुझे सर बस इतना ही आग्रह करूंगा एक आखिरी कि इसमें थोड़ा सा समय अगर आप दिन
बहुत वक्त 4 घंटे बहुत वक्त है आज शाम तक कर लीजिए आज it's only 4 o'clock but 6 o'clock the FIR can be registered but tomorrow morning we'd like to see the FIR or we'll proceed further.